All right, perfect. So we are starting recording. So it's a global broadcast, and it's 11th of April. Sorry, not March anymore. And we will be discussing our favorite topic, SkyWay, and also a little bit of investment part. Quite a lot of promotions and news for those who don't know. So it's going to be hopefully not more than an hour. I know you all had, for some of you had already a long day. For some of you probably have lots of things to do. So I don't want to keep you too long here. Too busy trying to get our BC government to look at SkyWay from John. You see, that's why we need to keep it very short and direct. Webinars, not to go too much around. Obviously, I would love to talk about my experience and everything, but it would be too boring for maybe many of you. Okay, I guess, well, as usually, I've seen these people here who are a first time, and some of you have been here attending quite a few times, but as regularly as always, please select one of the following. How many times you've been attending the webinar: 1, 2, 3, more than 3 times. So we know how quick we can go through everything today. All right, perfect. Yeah, we have only one person who's new. I mean, not new, but attending already 2 times. All right, perfect. So we're gonna go quite fast forward. Perfect. So just a little bit introduction. As always, we will have 2 parts. First part will be more regarding the technology, why we are doing this, what has been done so far, what actually we have here, why we are here, and how what we do we can help others. Because I think it's very important to show the challenges we are facing on a daily basis before giving them the solutions. This is what I learned from my previous experience, but I will tell you that a bit later. So the agenda for today, why we are here today, what is the SkyWay Invest Group, Mr. Anatoly Yumnitsky, big person, very important to know about him, SkyWay technology, we're going to discuss 4 different technologies, what's in it for you, news and promotions, and questions and answers. So for those who, I guess you already know, as I said, you have on a panel opportunity to write some questions and interact with me if you have some. But let's keep the questions at the end. So at least then we're going to go quickly forward. Okay, someone is already forwarding something. Reply from our local MLA. Hello, John. Thanks for sending the links. This information looks really interesting. The legislature is dissolved now because of the provincial election, but after May 9th, I can pass this along to those who are selected as MLAs as well as to official in the Ministry of Transportation. Sorry to hear about the overcrowding of the 153 bus. I'm re-elected. I will look into that also after the election. Best wishes. Okay. Does anyone else losing my sound? Can you hear? No sound. Okay. Okay. Can you hear me now? I can hear and see. Okay, so it's not on my side, guys. Some of you can hear me, some of you can't. Should be fine from my side, all green. Brian can hear me and can see me. John, what about you? Okay, guys, I hope you can hear me. So I will pass this information. Okay, let's see what Alena, how is Alena's situation. I will give her a word now, opportunity to discuss or describe a little bit of technology, and then we'll see if we can hear her. or see her. Hopefully it should be fine. And then I will come back to you once she finished the technology part. I will be back to you, giving you a little bit tips of investment and obviously, promotions and other stuff. All right, Alena, I hope you're ready. I will make you as a presenter now. Bye for now.
Hello. Let me go to my screen. Cool. Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon, everyone. As who knows me, my name is Alena, Pepina, and I've been already attending for webinars a couple of times, and it's my pleasure to be here and support you and also give the message what we're doing here today. So let's waste the time. I'm going to start going through the presentation, but kind of briefly, I am been representing a company, Global Transnet UK, which is SkyWay string technology. I am private investor, shareholder, and also I am responsible for sales and business management in a company. As you know, who doesn't know, I work for the office as well because I help all existing partners or investors understand more about the project and give the right message. And I'm really glad to be here. This was kind of my dream always, to give the big value. And I know today I will impact a lot of people's life and also environment and whole world. So a lot of people maybe doesn't understand why we're doing the technology, but I kind of I want to explain to you today. We are living in 21st century, and as you know, the bigger cities start living more people because there's more work, there's more opportunities. So people wants to live in a city. So the more people live in the cities, the more people wants to use the transport. And as you know, the transport will be made 100 years or even going back. It hasn't been made for as many people. So that's why we experience our crowded platforms. And who living in America, London, Asia, or any Europe countries, I believe all of you been experienced to be in kind of in this environment. And this is can be really dangerous, especially now with summer coming. And it's even going to be kind of worse because you're going to breathe each other's breath and it's going to be next to each other really close. And the biggest issue today is pollution, as you know. And I was reading one article where pollution today in UK, for example, kill around 40,000 people in the UK whole, which is really bad statistics. And this is not fair for us. So why we need to struggle? Obviously, years ago, we was kind of enjoying the traveling, but personally, me, I want to avoid as much as I can the driving in a car, because when I need to think that I need to travel with a car, I know I'm going to spend a lot of time to be in a car, and the time I will never going to get back. I believe you've been experienced this as well. And at the same time, for the bed service, we have to pay a lot of money. As all of you know, the petrol cost even higher and higher. The traveling cost a lot of money, and we're spending in these travel expenses. And also overpopulated cities, for example, China and Japan, as you notice, people using the mask. But masks in these cities doesn't help anymore. And I'm from London, and I start notice people start using the mask even here. So So this is kind of reason why we need new transport. And today I'm going to representing something what we have, how we can solve all these problems. But before I'm going more into the technology, for me it's really important to explain who we are. So SkyWay Invest Group is educational investment portal and the trademark of Rail SkyWay system. And our mission is not just raise the funds for technology, but also give the education about importance of investment and make sure they have the knowledge and strategies how to invest. Because when I talk today to the people think investment is for rich people, but it's not true. Investment is not luxury for no one today, because we used to think that going to work is kind of our mission, how we can create a better lifestyle and earn the pension. But as you know, the pension is not really a big amount, how older people can survive. So that's what we need to start today, think about our later on when we're going to get older. So that's what we do in our SkyWay Invest Group. SkyWay Invest Group CEO is Andrei Havrato. Andrei Havrato, he's General Director, and also because he is multi-millionaire, and he have been involving a lot of different businesses and different investment parts, and he got everything what he wanted in life. And because every person who reach all the tops, they want to create something more. So he wanted to give back to people his knowledge. So he is author and founder of Academy of Private Investor. So he is coaching the people, help them understand different investment structures, and also he motivates and manages them. And 2014, when Andrei Havrato met Mr. Anatoly Unitsky, he see value of SkyWay string technology. So he wanted give him good tool how he can raise the funds for technology. So that's from there came SkyWay Invest Group. So instead of him to going to big banks or big investors, we wanted involve the crowd. So SkyWay Invest Group is kind of a financial arm for technology. And Mr. Anatoly Unitsky, he is engineer, and also he have a lot of patents today. He have own website where you can see on a slide, www.unitsky.com, and you can see all his certificates, all medals, and all his patents. And first time when he started to develop string technology, on beginning, and he still work on that project, is he want to create in a space where we can make the factories, and so all the bad fumes can go out in the space. So, and one of his little technology he wanted make on the earth, so which is a SkyWay string technology. So he wants to create healthy environment all around us. And one of his biggest achievement is he received 2 grants of United Nations. So one of his piece of technology NASA used for cosmonauts, so they're able to go in the space. I want to show you a little video, the relationships between the SkyWay Invest Group and Anatoly Unitsky. And I'm gonna. This is my favorite video, so it explains a lot how the train's going to look like. And as you see in the video, we don't have to build another road today. We can simply just use the supporter legs and avoid the traffic, avoid accidents, and also the train's going to be eco-friendly, which is great. We don't have to dig another road and again damage the environment. And our advantages here, because we are using 2 supporter legs, we can build anywhere. We can build on the water, we can build safari, we can build in the mountains. And one of the popular trains is Urban SkyWay. And one of the top on the right side is Unibike. Unibike is more created for attractions. So it's simply people can move around in the parks or in areas where they can enjoy the amazing view. The speed what we can reach is 122 kilometers per hour. The most popular is Unibus. Unibus is already people and countries show the interest because for Philippines we can connect the islands with our transport, and so instead of people using the ferries and again slowly moving to one island to other, so we can give this technology. So it's more like in cities, if you imagine in your country underground, but it's going to be created above the ground. And the speed what we can reach is 150 kilometers per hour. In this case, we're not gonna waste our time to go from one city to other city with slow motions, but we can travel even quicker. And each interval is going to be like 2 seconds, so we can really quickly pass the people to the next station, and the next train is going to come again. The most popular, most profitable are high-speed transport. High-speed is being made for out of the city, so connect the countries, or later on the continents. The speed what we can reach is 500 kilometers per hour, which is really amazing. Can you imagine to be traveling today really fast and be and see the view and be connected with the people, because as you know, a lot of planes today can't give the Wi-Fi, so we kind of being unconnected with the people. With this train we can be about connected with everyone. And the cargo is created for more corporation companies. So I think that tells a lot. So we can make the speed, we can be safe, and we can be eco-friendly. A lot of people ask me, because today, as you know, there's been created different technologies, and people ask why we are so unique. So I want to put this slide so you can kind of compare why is SkyWay, why is maglev trains, why is Hyperloop, why is Skytrain. All of these trains, most of them need the flat ground. So basically, they still need the land where there's no mountains or another like little hills. So we can build, as you see, anywhere. And the money wise, I know a lot of people not aware, but today existing transport to build the road costs 35 million per kilometer, 40. But with the SkyWay is 3 to 8 million. Even not talk about maglev train. Maglev train, it costs 105 million per kilometer. And if you don't know where are these trains, these are in Japan. And but a lot of countries can't afford it because the price is really high. So this is kind of give you idea what is happening today with the transportation. past and today. As I said, 3 years ago, when I first time got to know about the company, everything was kind of in digital pictures. For me, was really, really futuristic, and I couldn't believe it. Is that really going to happen? And because I always believed the future, I kind of knew it's going to happen, but that happened even quicker. So today, after the 3 years, when we start to raise the funds, we are able to show first prototypes. And who doesn't know, Unibike is already up and running in Belarus for the tests. And the Unibus is, which you see on the top right side, is going to be run by 1st July. First time when this Unibike and Unibus was showing the public was last year September, Berlin, InnoTrans. On that time, a lot of people showed the interest, not just ordinary people, but engineer, government people, and they couldn't believe it is something real and something unique. So these are kind of proof pictures what we can show you today. So how we done this today? To order to build the trains, we need to involve the people. As I started, Andrei Havrata wanted to involve the people, so he gave ordinary people to become the co-owner for technology. So crowdfunding is, do you know what is crowdfunding? I believe, because I had a lot of people already been attending more like 2 times, so you heard about crowdfunding. So crowdfunding is Anatoly Nitsky had the idea, and then people help him to raise the funds. Today, because the people we already build, as I said, the trains. So crowdfunding, because the crowdfunding, we already had able to create the Eco Technopark. Eco Technopark is in Belarus, Minsk. If you doesn't know, you can Google it, because I know a lot of people doesn't know where in Europe is Belarus. And Belarus government gave us free land where we can implement all these technologies. It's kind of showcase. So in the top is going to be high-speed train. And a couple months ago, the Belarus government gave us extra 16 kilometers, so we can reach the maximum speed, 500 kilometers per hour with the high speed. The next one after the high speed will be Unibus. Unibus is going to be start running really soon, by 1st July. Unibike is up and running, and really on a corner, you can't really see it, there's going to be cargo. Today, Eco Park is really popular. As you follow us in news, every week there's different countries and governments come and see technology. And to order to finish and finalize all these 4 technologies, we needed to raise 200 million. Today we raised already 27 million because of people's help. And without you, we wouldn't able to do that. So which is really great. And I always thanks to the people who help and give this opportunity. Unitsky. Company is being developing 15 stages. So each stage means for us, we need to raise certain funds. And today we are on stage 9. Stage 9 is the key year for us, which is going to be, we don't know what's going to happen next, because once the technology is certified, we have a lot of countries who show the interest. That's only what stopped them to start doing next steps. So this is going to be amazing, which all of us can't wait. And company going to go to IPO 2 to 4 years, meaning that the one price for pre-IPO equity shares will be $1 per $1. And because we are talking about technology, the shares can go more either up. So these are one of the countries who holds them back. The first person who see the advantages and solution of today's existing transport was Mr. Rodhook. Mr. Rodhook is on the top right side. He is ex-Chief Transport Minister of Australia. So he have already big trust for the people because he already created infrastructure in Adelaide, Australia, like build the bridges and the trams. So now his vision is to build that all in Australia. So he's taking over and look more into the project. Obviously, we have Ireland, we have Czech Republic, we have Turkey, Belarus, and I can name it, Philippines, Emirates, Germany, and a lot of more countries. At the moment for us, the biggest achievement is India. As all of you know, the India already signed it like contract. And last week, they already disclosed the contract. So they're going to build the transport system in India. So we're going to create the work for the people in India and going to help them for infrastructure. If you've never been in India, you know that the transport system is really weak there. So this is going to be for them big advantage, how we can create different environment and healthier and faster moving around from one city to other. As you see, today with transport technology, and as you see in previous slides, that we can build anywhere. So there's the mountains, hills, water, and also we can be any temperature. So we can build in Norway where is temperature drops like minus 20, minus 30, minus 50. And also we can build where it's really hot in Emirates, plus 40. So nothing going to happen with the technology. This is other great slide where you can go the Google map, Google Earth, and add Marina Gorka, Minsk, Belarus, where you can see where is Eco Techno Park. Eco Techno Park is big land. It's 36 hectare big land. It's massive. And what is there for you? I'm kind of finished with our technology today, and I'm going to give Anete next word. And thank you much for that. And I will see you again next time. And again, as Anete mentioned, if you have any more questions about technology, Annie's going to answer you after the whole presentation.
Hi guys. Alena, can you switch off your microphone, please? Okay, perfect. Well, thank you, Alena, for your presentation. I think it was done quite well. Very good explanation. Thank you for that. I saw one question was from Fritz. Can we get the presentation slides? Is there a technical fact sheet? You can get the presentation. You can find me on Skype. It's Anete 5, so ANIITS 5, and I can send you the presentation. I'm not sure about the technical fact sheet. What is actually? Can you please clarify what type of sheet you would like to know? Is it more technical kind of technicalities, technical questions about the technology? Then we have 100 questions and answers as well, created PDF format that I can send it to you as well afterwards. Do you have any questions so far, guys, about the technology? I think Alena did a very good job showing you the reason why we are here, and about the concerns and raising global challenges, even disasters. I believe that sometimes volcano or hurricanes won't be so how saying a growing problem as we have, for example, air pollution, water pollution, road accidents, car accidents. Unfortunately, I had a very bad news recently that one of my friends got in a car accident on the road. And it's happening on a daily basis. If we are not experiencing it, so there are many people, thousands of people experiencing these problems, which is very sad. It shouldn't be like that. But for those who don't know, my name is Anete, and I'm in the company for more than 3 years already. I'm more on the marketing and sales side of the business. I'm helping to raise the awareness and build the brand here in the UK, and obviously also internationally. I'm looking after also existing clients, partners, people who support the project. I'm also working very closely with other team members such as Mila, Alena, Armand, Madi, etc. But I want to kind of raise awareness that there are opportunities to work with us as well. For those who are here quite a lot of times, and you are attending webinars, I believe you are quite experienced as well, and you have quite good knowledge about the technology, or maybe the business side or investment side. So whoever wants to be involved in this part, maybe be as a guest speaker, you're more than welcome. If you know someone who wants to do it, more than welcome to let me know that as well. But here I am also, to explain. Well, all together we are explaining about the technology, importance about that, what are the, how big gap there is in the market for the transportation technology, particularly because if you are looking at, the phones and computers, there's not much, interest to build anything new. I think Apple, Samsung, they're quite good nowadays, but the transportation is quite sad. And especially, I was in holiday in Italy. The transportation there is also bad. I thought in the UK it's bad because I could relate it to here, but now I've been to different countries and I see that this is, a global problems to fix from all around the world. And especially when I came back to London, again, Southern Rail services, they were not working. Yay, just came from holiday and I can't go home. How amazing that could be. So why to invest? When it comes to money and investing, people have, slow connection. No. Would you like to stop? No, I don't want to. Why did this happen? I hope you can see me, guys. So when people are investing, they have three main reasons or choices for investing, and there are different ways how they are prioritizing of what they want to do. So many times you can hear people saying they want to be rich. So many people say they want a big money. First of all, you need to ask themselves. They need to ask themselves, or you can ask them, why do you need this money? Because that's the first thing to ask. As for example, people who are winning the lottery, they don't even know what to do with the money. They blow the money and they get even a bigger debt. So when people want to become, when they want to have enough money, they think about three things: to be secure, to be comfortable, and to be rich. All three are very important things to think about before you're making the choice, for investing. But the main point, or the main thing you think about is how do you prioritizing these three things? Are you prioritizing to be comfortable, to be secure, or to be rich? Most of the people will think about the security first, about the comfortable, and only about the last will be the rich. But the rich, to be rich, everyone wants to be. So it's how you see yourself. How to say? to give an idea, just to be secure, these days everyone thinks the job is the secure. Once you have a job, you have a money. Once you have a money, you can buy a house, you can buy a car, and you think that's a comfortable life for you. But you're never gonna get, or most of the time people don't get to be rich because they are very focused on to be secure and to be comfortable. Where rich people put to be rich first, and they might not be secure or might not be comfortable from beginning, but it will come automatically once you become rich. Okay, and there is a statistics in America that 3 out of 100 people become rich purely because they put the security first, to be comfortable second, and to be rich third. Some people just keep dreaming about to be rich and they just don't have time to work to be rich because they are working to be secure. But then comes obviously our balanced lifestyle. You're going to work, you have your job, you get your paycheck, but most of the time, you think about or dream about your lifestyle. How it could be if you would be able to go and travel 5 times a year. How it would be if you could go and check the biggest house in the richest area. How it would be that you could be, I don't know, being your own boss or whatever, or work, in another part of the world from your computer. Those are most of people's dreams. Maybe someone dreams about yacht, someone dreams about a car. Everyone has their own way or own lifestyle, how they see it and how they choose it. But most of the time, people also are, they are stuck, or they are pushed to be in a place and live the lifestyle that someone else is giving to them. You know what I mean? When I was working in my job, I couldn't go 5 times a holiday. I couldn't stay there or change my flight back like 5 days later, or I was not able to, work from any part of the world because that's how someone told me, I have to work in a certain way. Where today, I've chosen maybe not to be enough secure or maybe not to be enough comfortable, but I'm working to be rich, and I see I will be there because to be rich is also about having enough time to spend for my family and do whatever I want to do, and also the flexibility on time. I think this is the most important fact because the time we will never get back. I feel I'm getting older already, and I would love to be 18 years old, but I will never be. So I need to work now to enjoy the life the way I want to do it. And the biggest, I think, way how to reduce the risk is to be financially literate. So you need to read the books. You need to understand how the investment works. It's not like you want to be investment and click, you are an investor. There are numerous of ways how, not numerous, but there are different steps that before you get to be, qualified investor that you need to go through. You need to become a sophisticated investor, which means you are learning, you're getting an experience, you're getting the education, and you're getting, enough kind of external money. And only then, once you have all of that, you can slowly build up your portfolio. But these days, unfortunately, most of the people think, as I said, that the job is their security, and they are not thinking about the passive incomes or a portfolio like a different asset. All they think about is a job. So, for example, I want to be here, whereas my business, passive income and portfolio, financial portfolio created, because if one or the others would not work, I know that other will cover, to whatever I have, to whatever I have to pay for or whatever happens. But versus those people who have only jobs, they get only one income source. And what happens if, for example, not necessarily the company fires you, but what if the company go bankruptcy that you work for? What if this company decides to close down, this affiliate or the region where you work on, or even the country? What if something happens with your health? You're getting older, you're not able to work I'm not talking about the pensions, because pensions would not cover anything. And anything, any situation in life can happen, and you had only one income stream in your job, your place where you work for more than you can imagine. Like, who even created this 40 hours per week to work? 8 hours per day, five days a week. Who did it? Like, if I had a choice, I would work maybe 3 times a week, 8 hours a day. But someone did it, and we have to follow this system. Why? Because it works for them, not for us. I don't think this is a good idea. So we need to read books. We need to follow people who has done that, who've been there, done that. They have experience, they have education, they have, information to give it to you. I'm here also still learning and reading books, because books are a very good investment where you can, get a lot of information. I'm not saying that by reading books you're going to become a big investor, or, you will become, I don't know, whoever you want to become, but at least there are some information that you can start using. But by just reading a book is not going to work. So you have to read a book, and you have to put this in actions as well. So to be financially literate is very important if you want to know how to create your portfolio wisely and how to invest wisely. Yeah, here I go. As I'm saying, if you don't have a job, you don't have money. So Alena explained to you about the technology side, and SkyWay Invest Group as an educational portal. For those who wants to know more about investment, we can sit down and we can discuss very deeply. We have an opportunity to attend a lot of live conferences. We have quite educated people there as well. If you have some doubts, just let me know, and we can discuss it in more details. But here today we are offering investment opportunity, or let's say how you can be a part of the project, or supporting the project. The company is raising the money for ICA Technopark. So here we are. Here are some options that you can go for, and these are the amount of pre-IPO equity shares that we are giving in return to your investment. So as an example, I have given here is if you invest today $5,000 you get 700,000 pre-IPO equity shares in your package, which is equal to $700,000 once the company goes in IPO, because the IP being evaluated by independent company today, and it's worth $400 billion. So one share is equal to $1. However, I don't think it's going to cost $1, because we're not selling phones, we're not selling computers or anything else. We are selling the whole transportation infrastructure. You can imagine, what value, at what value it can actually go up. So I believe that one share would cost even $10, and then just add some zeros at the end of, the 700,000. Before we move to stage 9, just to give you an idea how the prices are changing and the packages are decreasing. So before, when you invested $5,000, you could have get package with more than 1 million pre-IPO equity shares. Okay, so you can see it's almost 50% less. It was, I think, 1,000 or 1,200,000 1,200,000 shares. Today we have 700, so it's almost 50% less. So I think it's very important to make your decisions very quickly for those who haven't done it yet, because moving to stage 10, the prices will go even, or the prices will, or let's say, pick up the pre-IPO equity shares in the package will be even less. Last time it went down by 40%, or prices went up by 40%. There have been situations when people say, well, I would love to go for, let's say, $10,000, because that would give you over nearly 2 million, pre-IPO equity today, but you don't have this money in account today. That's fine. We do have monthly options, which will be available only while we are on stage 9. On stage 10, there will not be opportunities to purchase monthly packages anymore. So going back to what I was saying, if, for example, you want to go for $10,000 package, you can go for monthly package, paying $1,000 for 10 months. So each month you need to make sure that your back office has enough money to be deducted, towards your installment package. The money comes out automatically, but you have to top up the back office. It's not direct debit. If you miss it, unfortunately, you miss the whole package, and it's going to be recalculated, and calculated mathematically how much you earn or have, can get in your ownership. You can also get 3 or 4 packages at the same time, or for example, you buy 1 month, or you have, for example, 2-3 months left before the package is paid out. You can easily buy another packages. You can pay out quicker. You don't have to pay every 10, like monthly. You can pay out, for example, 2 months ahead, 3 months ahead, or you can pay out completely everything that has been, the amount has been left, and yeah. So this is the opportunity for stage 9 at the moment. If, for example, you purchase the package today, and suddenly, let's say next week, comes in big investor and switch on light. A big investor pays out, the amount of money we need for the stage 9, which is I think 25 million dollars. Then that's fine. You can still pay out your monthly package because you have secured your number of shares. Okay, so don't be afraid if something happens. So the ISIN number, International Security Identification Number, it's very important because it's very it's necessary to those who are raising funds. Have investors are seeking to raise the capital as we are doing it. It's very popular and needed for every company who does that. And an ISIN number is here. You can check it on isin.org. This is the website. You just need to create your own kind of login details, and then you go on ISIN database here, and you will be able to put this number in, and it comes up as our Eurasian Rail SkyWay Systems Holding will have this number, because the Eurasian Rail SkyWay Systems Holding they are the one, that's the company that issuing the certification. So this number is used to clear and settlement trades, whether for private and for public companies. So before we go into an IPO, we need to put everything in place, all the paperwork, because it's not going to happen like that. Tomorrow we decide to go an IPO. We need to go step by step. We need to put all the paperwork in place in order to get on IPO. So we are doing it very, I think, in a good speed. If I pay, so there is a question from Brian. If I pay my monthly payment ahead of the due date, will the system still try to withdraw money from my Swig wallet? Yes. If you, for example, you pay your amount today, but for example, you have to pay your monthly payment, let's say in a week, 2 weeks time, it still will take the money out from your wallet. Yes. Okay, and for those who want to do some bigger job with us, there is an opportunities, because we are using the reward-based crowdfunding. On Thursdays, we have more information about what we are offering, what are the 7 multiple income streams today, and what are the steps for you to be involved in a business. For those who wants to do this, wants to know this more, please join us on Thursday at 7 o'clock GMT time, and we will explain you a bit more about the business part. Very unhealthy, huh? But sometimes I need more sugar. All right. Eco Techno Park visit, 1st of July, guys. Hey, it's not anymore far away. I hope you have done the registration. We really need to know who is coming from which countries, how many people will be not Russian speaking, who can speak only in English, to prepare all the equipment for you guys for translation. And I think you need to fill up the paper form by 15th of April. So it's very, very soon. How many days we have left? We have left basically this week. So it's very important that you fill up the paperwork so we know approximately how many people will be attending the EcoFest on the 1st of July this year in Marina Gorka. Okay, and the other good thing is that we have tickets for EcoFest available already. So you can go on, there is a link, as you can see, thefestival.rswsystems.com, and you can get your ticket to EcoFest, which is on 1st of July. And you definitely need to present the purchase ticket to gain access, to the event, which is for one day, for 1st of July, and the cost is $15. Children under 10 are free of charge, and ticket prices varies depending on the date of purchase. So as you can see here, in April it costs $15, in May it will cost $20, in June $25, and on site $30. And tickets are not refundable. Okay, so it's very important that you get this ticket in order to get an access to EcoFest, which is on 1st of July. Eco-techno promotion. I guess this is a very interesting part because we are able to get an access to EcoFest and meet Mr. Unitsky personally, but we have to complete a very important task. To visit this eco-techno park and completely for free, so the company will pay for it for your expenses from April 1st until May 31st. So it's already happening. You need to follow the criteria. First of all, to participate and get to enter the promotion, you have to attract your personal investment from first level referrals, a minimum of $5,300. That's a minimum. If you attract investment under $5,300, you're not even able to get to to compete with others in this promotion. The other thing is, at the end of the promotion period, the top 10 people who have attracted the largest amount, so it's not necessarily $5,300, it's not necessarily $10,000, it can be the biggest amount in the shortest time of period, will get an access, basically there will be top 10 people and will have an opportunity to travel to and from your country and accommodation at Eco-Techno Park, completely for free, the expenses of the company. So what you have to do, you just need to go and talk to as many people as you can and get the biggest amount, the biggest investment raised. We will display the promotion leaderboard weekly, so you can go in your back office already and you can see who is the top 20 people, I think. So this way you can track how much money you have to raise. I guess you have a chance to be the luckiest one, if we can say that. So don't miss out the opportunity. And, best wishes from SkyWay Invest Group. There, someone is asking Harish. Hi, Harish, how are you? You have the agenda for Eco-Techno Park event? Nope, I don't have it yet. I think they are preparing. Okay, Aroha, yeah. Anete, here is Anete. Please, can you confirm when live chat is on? I have a big issue. My account is blocked and need to be able to access the upgrade rank today. Thanks, Roham. New Zealand. Okay, live chat is on. Your account is blocked. Why is your account is blocked, Roha? Is there a particular reason you don't remember your password or what happened? We need to look into it later on, or maybe you can go back to your person who who's your sponsor, it could help you at the moment, you know, to upgrade your rank today. Okay. The other thing, and by the way, the attending the Eco Techno Park with the promotion, this is going to be on 2nd of July. So the 1st of July, everyone can attend Eco Techno Park. Everyone. On the 2nd of July is going to be only for the top 10 people. As I said, who attracted the largest amount of investment in the shortest time of period. Also, attention to guests of Eco Techno Park. We have prepared an offer, or we have received an offer of staying in Victoria Hotel in Minsk for all our guests who is attending Eco Fest. Why it's kind of more convenient or more comfortable for you is because all SkyWay Invest Group or SWIG partners and guests will live there, and the grand event will be held in Congress Hall, Victoria. There is a special promo code for you, the SWIG Fest 2017, which you can use as a promo code when to stay in Victoria Hotel 1 or Victoria Hotel 2 from June 30 to till July 6 at the very big discount, which is quite good information. So I think it's very good to use unless, you know, it's fully booked and then you have to find another place to stay. And this is the link. I think you need to do the screenshot because it's unless you find it in SkyWay Invest Group news. There is also this all information posted. Otherwise, just, you know, copy paste or do the screenshot of this link, and then you can type it yourself or manually to find you know, all the details. Museum string transport is also a very good thing. As I'm saying, you know, people are going and famous people are looking for opportunities to put their name on stars in. I think it's in Las Vegas. Yeah, in somewhere in America, basically. I think it was in Las Vegas where they have these stars and they are looking, you know, the free star and they want to put their name. We don't need that. We have something even better. We will have a museum for string transport, where which will be open and held during the Eco Fest on July 1st. So for those who will be investing by, I need to double check, but there was a date. I think by May, or June, sorry, will have a place. Their name will be put on into this museum. For those who invest smaller amount, will be with the smaller letters. For those who invest a bigger amount, will be bigger letters. For those who invest big amount, will have a statue. So you can we can have a look at it. And okay, Harish, I haven't looked at the hotel rates. We need to do it manually, I guess, and see what's happening. So someone is asking, so just need to know when the live chat is on. It is blocked while trying to transfer money from my wallet to another member. I was already logged in, not to do with password at all. So need follow up with live chat. Do you know when they are on? Okay, Araha. Unfortunately, there's something bad happened to that person. He's in a support. He's in a hospital at the moment, and it's happened suddenly. So I will. Can you just find me on Skype, which is ANIITS5. So it's INIITS5, and I will try to see what's going on there. If not, then I will try to to get someone to help us both, because unfortunately we have something happened to the person, unfortunately, and well, he's going to be good, but yeah, bear with me, and I will ANIITS5. So Apple November India Tango Sugar 5. Okay, and so the one of the most important facts for those who are here and haven't registered yet, or you have people who want to be registered very soon, So this is the promo code that you can use till 31st of April. Gosh, I hope it's 31st day. Oh yeah, you see, I made a mistake. Till 30th of April, and it will give an access to education material, 8 rules of private investor, and also an extra pre-IP equity shares, which the total will be 50. Okay, and now questions and answers. Yeah, correct, Rohan. That's my slide. Guys, do you have any other questions today? Guess we don't. Yeah, I think I have answered all the questions during the okay, about the monthly payments. Brian, go ahead. I did answer. Do you want me to, like, you didn't hear the answer, or there is another question? Because you have asked me if I pay my monthly payment ahead of the due date, or the system will try to withdraw the money from my SWIC. Yeah. So as I say, it will still take the money out. And is the auto pay working? It took automatically from my wallet to pay for my monthly package, so it should work. I paid April ahead of time. April, but even if you pay ahead, it doesn't mean that it's going to skip the April and it's going to take only May. You know what I mean? It means that, for example, if you have to pay out the 10 months, for example, in July, if you pay 2 months ahead, it means that you will be paying out all your monthly package in June. That's how it works. Okay. So yeah, I hope guys you enjoyed. I tried to fit in 1 hour, so no one falls asleep. Will this be the final monthly opportunity before the IPO date? For Preston, the question. Monthly opportunity. So Preston, so we are, if you remember, we are on stage 9 out of stage 15. So far, company have given this monthly options for quite a long time, but what they have told us is that only on stage 9, or the stage 9 is the last stage, when we are giving this monthly options for people. When we're going to be on stage 10 doesn't mean we're going to be on IPO date. Therefore, on stage 10, you will still be able to pay, invest in a company, but there will not be like a monthly packages. Can you email? I'm confused. Can you email me, or can you give me your email and I will email you? Okay, I will write it down, Brian. gmail.com. Okay. No worries, Brian. We will figure out. When we reach the next stage, thanks. We could. No one knows that. We could reach the next stage tomorrow. We can reach the stage next month or 2 or 4 months. We need to raise $25 million. Once it's done, we can move forward to stage 10. Obviously, we would love to do it within the, let's say, next 2 months, but we'll see how it can happen in reality. Okay. So for guys who maybe have the same question about the monthly packages. So monthly package you have to pay monthly, right? Where is it? This package you pay monthly. So for example, if you buy the package today is 11 of March, 11 of April. So every next 10 months, on a day of 11, so like every month, the date of 11, so 11 of May, 11 of June, 11 of July, you will have to pay for your monthly package. If, for example, I'm going on my back office today, but my due date of pay is, let's say, 30th of April, I can pay for my monthly package today, or even pay for two package 2 months ahead. But once my due date comes to pay, the system will take the money. Okay, so on the 30th of April, I will pay my monthly package. But what it means that because I paid 2 months ahead, it means that instead of paying 10 months, I will pay for the package only 8 months. Okay, so it's 2 months earlier you will pay out your monthly package, but the system will still take the money on the day that you have to pay for your package. I hope I made it more clear. If not, then still, Brian, I can send you the email and see if you got it. All right. Any more questions? Okay, Brian. So do you wanna do it over the email, or you wanna do it now here? Because we can even have a conversation on Skype as well if there are more questions. Skype would be good. Okay. So you got my Skype, yeah? ANIITS5. All right, guys. Well, thank you for today. And for those who want to do business with us, we want to do the webinars. For those who live in UK and would love to join us for conferences, we are doing every Monday, sometimes on Tuesdays, so at 7 o'clock in our office. Yes, Brian, correct. And yeah, and we can see how we could work together, help each other, and get this 25,000 raised quicker. All right, guys, thank you so much for your time today. I hope you enjoyed, and I guess have a nice evening, and see you on Thursday. Thank you. Bye-bye.